You're beautiful, you're smart, important queen you are. Love, love, love yourself. So if you guys have been wondering why I have not been making videos lately, it's because I got scammed. Me and some other nail techs were working for a salon in Oak Park, Illinois, and very like right outside of West Side Chicago. And we got scammed. We didn't get paid. They didn't pay us for our work. We worked there. I worked there for about 2 months. And the owners would tell us that they were going to pay us. They were like, here's a couple dollars to hold you over until the paycheck is going to come through. All of these extra excuses about their account being flagged for fraudulent activity, like it was our fault. They tried to gaslight us into taking accountability for them not having payroll. It was just a very traumatic experience because I have never worked and not got paid. And I've been working since I was 15 years old, and I'm 33 now. And I want to do what I love, and what I love is nails. And this particular salon almost stopped me from doing what I love. After I was done with this situation, after I completely walked away, I was gonna say, I'm done with nails, like hang it up, like nails is not for me. I don't like the industry. I don't like the people in the industry. I don't like how I'm being handled in the industry. It's just not for me. But before I gave up, I met one of the ladies at the salon. I met her, but I met her through the same salon. But one of the ladies, she was like, no, Asia, we gonna get through this and we moving on to the next one. And we found a salon like right up the street. And actually I have been researching the salon already anyway, just to see like what the competition was like and everything, since I'm into marketing. But yeah, the salon is so dope. Like, to be honest, I'm kind of thankful to have went through what I went through, because God works in mysterious ways. And if I wouldn't have went through that, I would have never found this salon. You see what I'm saying? The salon that we at now, like, they're really, really supportive, and it's so hard finding a supportive salon, somewhere that actually markets you, somewhere that's actually nice, atmosphere that's nice, where you don't have to worry about gossip and different things, to being your implements being stolen, or like things like that, being paid on time. Like, they're like really together, well put together and organized, and I love that about them. And I love the energy in the salon as well. I love the other girls, their energy in the salon. They're not gatekeeping, and they're not to themselves all the time. They're really vocal. They know how to communicate, and I love the energy. So I really want to thank this salon for putting us through what we went through, and I want to thank God for exposing me to this situation, because if it wasn't for this situation, I wouldn't have known how bad the industry is, and how bad the industry really needs more people like me, and like the other tech that I'm telling you guys about. And I won't say her name. I'll let her disclose her own name, because I'm gonna ask the girls if they want to add their little snippets in this too. But yeah, I'm gonna get them to send me a video, and I'm gonna just add them all together so you guys can hear from each one of us. But I really was hurt by this situation. I wasn't able to get a lot of things done that needed to be done. And during the summer, that's when that's when the nail industry is popping. Like, that's when you make all your money during the summer. So I had my goals set in place. I had everything set in place that I wanted to accomplish, and they pulled this, and it really set me back, and it really hurt my feelings, and it really made me mad. And I am the type of person that usually reacts when something goes wrong, but I didn't, I calmed myself down, and I didn't take it personal, because it's them. If they're scammers, that's on them. I can't internalize that. I can't take responsibility for that. I can't blame myself for that, because I applied for a job. And that was another thing. I was beating myself up for putting myself in this situation. But like my therapist was telling me, it's not my fault that I trusted them. I trusted them because they are a job. They are a business. So I thought. Long story short, they were not a business. They were operating under another woman's business, claiming it to be their business, but it really was not their business. It was someone else's business. And they were all around scammers. We were bringing money in every day. They did not give us anything back. We don't know how many tips we got. At least I don't know how many tips I got when people tip through the system. So we can only say what they say that they owe us. So we don't even really know what we made exactly. They finally set up payroll, but when they set up payroll, nothing ever came through. So it's just looking like, what was the point of setting up payroll? And if you had money to set up payroll, why you still ain't paid us? We still ain't got paid to this day. The last time they could have checked was April, and that was not to us. That was to the previous techs that we were working with. But anyway, I just wanted to get on and let y'all know what was going on and to kind of explain the videos y'all about to watch, the videos that I'm about to link together. And also just pay attention to how they talked and how they sweet talked us into this whole situation. One thing I am going to say though, boundaries. Another thing my therapist told me, boundaries, you cannot let anyone overstep your boundaries, because they do it once. Of course we know this. You let somebody buy once, they gonna think they can slip and slide all the time. And it ain't like that. It ain't like that. It ain't, especially not with my money. And I'm working every day. I'm wasting gas. I gotta buy myself food. I switch my kids' school closer to my job because I'm thinking like this is a place that I'm gonna be. And the fact that I'm into marketing, they were like really behind. They didn't have any like systems in place. So I was going to intern for them and help them out with their marketing, their brand story. They didn't even have a business plan. So I was going to help with that. I was going to help with designing t-shirts. I was going to help with the inside design, just the overall brand story and the marketing as well, because they didn't have any consistency when it came to marketing or a message to put out. So I was going to do that. And they claimed to be Black owned and they were not Black owned. That's the bad part. Like, that is the horrible part. And we had to do our own research to figure out who owned the actual nail salon. And when we found out who owned the actual nail salon and we brought it to their attention, they said that we were doing too much digging, that it was a franchise and they bought the previous owner out. But they did slip up and say that the previous owner was suing them as well. So what I think is they took advantage of a frail older woman who was the owner of this salon, and they did what they wanted to do. It's a shame. It's sad. And this video is to bring awareness to any nail techs out there who are working for salons that they think are scammy, or any red flags that you see from the beginning, to go ahead and address that. Because once you let it go the first time, you're a part of the scam. You're a part of the scheme. And you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you end up like us. Although we found something greater later, we still had to go through that. And I'm actually kind of glad that like I said, seen the worst of the nail industry. Like that's the worst that it can get. A nail salon that does not pay their employees, that's the worst it can get. The only other thing would be they abuse us physically, like come and punch us in our face. Like that was the lowest they could go. And for me to experience the bottom of the nail industry, I was already experiencing mid bottom, but to experience the absolute bottom of the nail industry, I just feel like I experienced it all, which is why I was like, you know what, I'm done. Wiping my hands, I'm done. But it's cool, because I ain't done. You feel me? I got so much more to bring to the nail industry because I love nails to the core. I love everything about it. And I'm going even harder now, especially with getting this message out about them, because they wrong. And they gonna be put on blast. And that's just what it is. So anyway, hang tight. I'm gonna put all the beauty videos in here. I'm gonna link everything together and y'all gonna see. Let me know what you think. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Bye-bye.
I just want to get this conversation through to you without you clicking over or pausing or nothing, because it's been almost a month. If we wouldn't have came into work last week and this week, we would have never got our checks. And I don't even want to contact Damien and put him in it because he works for you. To be honest, this is your stuff. So, or whatever y'all got going on with that situation, that's not my business. Only thing is our business is the way we're getting paid. And I feel like today we have no clients. So we can't even get paid from the money that we supposed to get paid Saturday. We don't have no money. So we all just sitting up in here broke while y'all not here, or you haven't even contacted us, being that you're the boss. At the end of the day, you haven't contacted us, and everybody's number's going to voicemail, or our text messages is not going through to your phone. You saying you at Verizon right now. Yeah, but at the end of the day, where is our money? You could go to Verizon and get your phone fixed. My phone broken. I can't even go get my phone fixed. I'm calling you because it's like we don't want to walk away because we all still here. But at the end of the day, we don't have no money. We have no clients today, so we don't have our check from last week, and we're not trying to be complaining about it. But I feel like it shouldn't be up to us to reach out to y'all about our money. It should be you reaching out to us. Go ahead. No, we know.
are locked. I'm not ever rising because my phone is broken. I'm ever rising because even I couldn't pay my bill. Okay? So I have to make a payment arrangement. All of us are getting hit. And the bonuses are coming. I moved over a large lump sum of money, and I was traveling the country, and they blocked my accounts. It's under review. I'm on the phone right. I'm trying to get on the phone with them. I found Verizon. I was on the phone with my bank, trying to get them to unblock the accounts. The movie theater is hit. The nail shop is hit. I thank you for calling me, and I'm glad you did. Stay. I don't want anybody.
Well, I have you on speaker right now. All the girls is I have you on speaker right now for all the girls because everybody wanted to he said, hey, everybody wanted to reach out to you. Yeah, so everybody wanted to speak with you, so I felt like maybe I could just call you and let you know, like, we not trying to just walk out on the shop or
We haven't had this issue in a while.
which we know that's what I just told them. We haven't had this issue in a while, so
Okay, y'all. So what's happening right now is ADP is working on getting the direct deposit set up. We have been doing it by checks the wrong way, and the bank has been saying there's a lot of fraudulent activity going on. There's checks being cashed at this place, being deposited mobile deposits, and it was raising flags, right? So they even blocked my accounts, my own personal accounts, thinking that we are money laundering. So now I have to sit and have these people go back and forth, literally tell them, hey, we're a legit business, we're running it properly, and also the old owner who I bought it from is also trying to sue us because we're doing so well. So they were trying to freeze the accounts. No one has to leave. I promise you. I told Packy, I said, Damien, we're going to give them bonuses for them waiting so long. Those that stayed with us and kicked it with us, hold on, y'all.
it's not throwing nobody on the bus. It's the fact that, like, where the money at? We here right now. I can't even pay
What
my
do you
card.
want us to
It's
do?
the fact
It's not
that
our
star
fault.
6-7 yo is that you
through.
at hello.
Exactly.
The
Instantly,
fuck?
one ring. One
The
ring.
fuck? That's
No,
crazy.
No, look, no. The only thing is
That
like,
shit making me want to walk
I
up out of
feel-
here with
no,
my
look,
shit and everything
I just
right
feel
now.
so.
Like, fuck
I
it.
just feel like okay, like cool. We working
For
with
what?
you.
We
But-
ain't fine.
No,
We ain't
listen.
got
Right.
No, I know that. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is, no matter how we approach the situation, look at the excuses. It's not like they're willing to pay.
Hello? Okay. And see, I'm a big test calling my phone now, y'all.
They're not text calling shit.
Right.
We're just trying to get it together so we don't have this issue again. I was saddened about Shania. She texted me. She wants to go to this and that. And I want to be clear, and I'm going to come and meet everybody. I met you, Kim, already. I know you. But I'm going to come and meet the new girls, too. There is no, and I think a lot of people, like this Swiss, a lot of these nail shops out here, they're not paying a base. So,
Y'all ain't paying. But you guys are not paying at all.
Hold on, wait. But okay, so this is the thing. I understand about the base. Thank you, appreciate it. But right now we ain't even got the base. I'm pretty sure, like over the last 2 weeks, I've been bringing in a lot of money because a lot of people. Yeah, so we understand the base. We get that. Like I understand that part. But at the end of the day, like that. At the end of the day, the base. Thank you, but I'm still dedicating my whole day and still here, and my car note due. If that was the case, I can't pay my car note. If they come take my car, and then only thing I could say is, at least I have to shop at.
At least I got base pay.
Or at least I
Cause I don't know what y'all got going.
Listen, I mean, only thing, okay, I'm gonna say it's on me, but it ain't on me. I was doing payroll, I was setting it up yesterday. The only person I didn't do was Tiana, because I sent her the link and she couldn't set it up. I had to do payroll before 4:30 yesterday in order for y'all to get y'all money today.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do 2 separate payrolls. So I had to put all of y'all into the system. Everybody in here, except for Tiana. That's why I came in this morning so she could do it manually, because she couldn't go to the link. You couldn't get to the link at first, that's why I told you, try it now. She couldn't get through it at all. Now, as far as the LHC being fake, I don't know where you get that from.
Because that's something that you can look up. Like, that's public information.
Okay.
What I'm saying is ADP.
ADP don't even approve you unless your LLC is legit. Clover don't approve you unless your
Yes, they
LLC
do.
is legit.
Yes, they no. ADP do for sure. I don't know. I didn't check Clover. I didn't check Clover, but ADP. Yeah, because like because this man said he a physician, which is a lie.
I'm not from he was. He was.
He was not.
He was. I promise. This is my blood.
He said he is a
No,
physician.
he was.
Okay, he said he is, which is a lie. And then he said he owned Happy Nails, which is a lie. He don't own Happy Nails. He don't own Happy Nails. He said he owned Happy Nails is a lie.
Yeah, you know what he meant.
I don't. I didn't.
You know
I don't.
Happy Nails it is?
It ain't his. This is what I'm saying.
Well,
he don't own
this
it.
one is.
It's not.
Well, you know I guess we're not the name. You know what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is he lied a lot. That's why I don't trust. I know you just the middleman, so I'm not even mad at you. I'm mad that he keep lying, and then to sit up in there and say you a physician. From what I see, he may be a social worker, maybe, if that. But he not a physician, and then for him to say the CNA thing, like it's like a bunch of lies. That's why I asked the questions that I asked to see if he was even legit. That's why I'm saying if 880, the reason y'all probably ain't got paychecks is because they did their research and figured out it's not a legit LLC.
That's not the reason why.
Something it's gotta be. It's gotta be a reason, Damien. It's gotta be a reason, and it's more than just that this account is fraudulent. It's more than that. It's not. It's not. And if African Soul is a legit LLC. Why wasn't I told that I'm working for African Soul and not instead of Happy Nails?
Because African Soul is just the LLC.
That's what I'm working for African Soul. I'm not working for Happy Nails. Happy Nails owned by somebody else. That means I'm working for somebody else.
Happy Nails is a franchise like McDonald's. It's a franchise. You know what I mean? Happy Nails it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know who I'm working for. I don't know if I'm working for African Soul or the franchise Happy Nails.
You actually working for African Soul. But
okay, I didn't know that.
The Happy Nails umbrella. That's all.
But no, it don't work like that though.
Get like deep in detail, like okay, well, you know.
Everybody know who they working for. If I go do an application for somebody, I know who I'm working for. I'm not gonna say I'm working for Happy Nails and I'm not.
But you are.
But I'm not. I'm working for.
African Soul working under Happy Nails. I mean this.
Somebody I don't know who own Happy Nails, but I'm working for them. That's who I was working for, and now it's like I'm like you. That's what I'm saying. If these things,
you dig too deep for no reason.
I'm not because I'm not getting paid, sir.
You right, I understand that.
It is a reason. But no, he said Friday. He made us repeat it. No. He made us repeat it.
What did he say? He said if you don't get paid, if not Friday, then what?
Saturday. And I said, "It's no way we can get paid Saturday because Saturday is not even And then I even mentioned Monday. He's like, "No, it's gonna come out of my check. I'm a Zelle. It's gonna come out of my money. It's not gonna happen, especially if the account locked.
The account unlocked now. It's unlocked. You was getting paid. Y'all was getting paid today. I had to put the payroll in before 4:30 yesterday.
None of that was told to us.
But you know how the system works, though. You gotta do payroll.
Nothing was told. I asked a specific question. If I say, "Am I going to get paid Friday?" and you repeat to me, "I am going to get paid Friday,"
if you don't get
everything
paid Friday,
is out the door. I'm believing what you say.
Right, exactly.
And
but he also said, if you don't get paid Friday, then what do you say?
He gonna Zelle us.